Hello everyone and welcome to Nancy Drew, The Secret of Shadow Ranch. I've heard good things about this one, I'm pretty excited. As usual, I've never played this game before, so let's just get right into it.
Welcome to my latest case, The Secret of Shadow Ranch. To start, choose Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, choose Gameplay Overview.
Oh cool, looks like they updated the user interface quite a bit. Good. Junior.
Dear Hannah, well, I made it to Shadow Ranch, but I'm afraid all is not well. The Raleighs, the people who own the ranch, have been called away on some kind of emergency. They had Dave Gregory, he's their foreman, pick me up at the airport. He gave me a phone number, told me to call the Raleighs at that number as soon as I got settled in, and refused to tell me anything else. In fact, he barely said 2 words to me the whole ride to the ranch. What's worse, Bess and George aren't here yet. Which is very strange, because even though we had to take different flights, we figured we'd get into Phoenix at about the same time. Being here without them feels odd. After all, the Raleighs are their aunt and uncle, not mine. I wouldn't even be here if Bess and George hadn't begged them to invite me out to the ranch for 2 weeks, too. Until about 3 months ago, the Raleighs owned a clothing store. Bess said it was always their dream to sell the store and buy a cattle ranch. I hope they're okay, but frankly, as beautiful as Shadow Ranch is, I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this place. Love, Nancy.
Alright, oh Nancy, we don't need to move yet. Hold on. So, are we actually going to get to see Bess and George for the first time? Because that'd be cool. And the Raleighs are their aunt and uncle. That's cool. Let me see what all this is. Okay, that's my inventory. This is my journal and task list. Very handy. We don't have to go to the laptop anymore, it looks like. And this is cell phone. Ooh, we got a new phone. I guess we should call Bess and see where she is.
Hello?
Hi, Bess, it's me. I'm at the ranch. Where are you guys?
Omaha.
Omaha? As in Nebraska?
Our plane had to land here so they could fix some radio problem, and now they're saying... It's Nancy. Hi, Nancy.
Hi, George.
Now they're saying we may be here for hours.
Hours? You're kidding.
Who knows what's really going on? Yeah, no one around here ever gives you a straight answer. So what's going on there?
You're not going to believe this.
Oh my gosh, you've got a mystery to solve, don't you? I can hear it in your voice. What's happened? Tell us.
All I know so far is the Raleighs sent one of their ranch hands to pick me up at the airport instead of meeting my plane themselves.
That is weird. Yeah, that doesn't sound like Uncle Ed and Aunt Bet at all. Are they there at the ranch?
Nope. The ranch hand who picked me up told me I could reach them at this phone number he gave me.
So what'd they say?
I haven't called them yet.
So call them! Yeah, and as soon as you do, call us. We're so bored. George just bought a book on 19th century clothing and accessories.
George did?
It's the only thing in the bookstore here that looked halfway interesting. So if you need to know anything that's even remotely related to 19th century fashion, let us know, okay?
Sounds good to me.
In the meantime, call Uncle Ed and Aunt Bet. I mean, not only have you got our curiosity going, but we're bored, Nancy. Bored!
I hear ya. I'll talk to you soon, okay?
You better!
Alright, cool. So let's call the Raleighs and see what they have to say. If I can figure out... Sorry, new interface. Takes me a bit of time to get used to. Okay, there we go.
Hello?
Hello, Mrs. Raleigh. It's Nancy Drew.
Nancy! Are you at the ranch?
Yes, and I'm a little concerned that you're not. Is everything all right?
Oh, everything's fine. I mean, it is now. It wasn't last night, of course.
Everything would have been fine last night if you hadn't made such a fuss.
How could I not make a fuss? There was a rattlesnake in our bedroom, for Pete's sake.
Did you say rattlesnake?
I told Ed to leave it alone and let one of the hands get it out of there, but no, Ed started poking at it with my yardstick, and all of a sudden it leapt up and bit him.
How bad?
Well, his arm swelled up something awful, and he was feeling pretty poorly by the time we finally got him here.
I was fine. She's exaggerating.
Oh, Ed, you wish. Anyway, dear, he's doing much better today, and the doctors think he'll be well enough to go home in a day or so.
I'm well enough to go home right now.
No, you're not. If I don't stay here with him, he'll get up and walk right out that door.
No, I won't.
I like Ed.
What can I do to help you?
Oh, nothing, dear. Absolutely nothing. You just go get a horse from Tex. He's the head wrangler, and go riding to your heart's content. I told Shorty to go ahead with the cookout I planned for tonight, and...
The envelope. Have her take that envelope to Mary.
Oh, good idea. There's an envelope in the roll-top desk in the den marked Mary. If you could ride over to Mary Yazzy's and give it to her, we'd really appreciate it.
If our main form of transportation for this game is a horse, I'm going to be so happy.
I'll do it right away. Did you say I'd have to ride there?
Because of the way the roads are set up around here, it takes longer to drive to her place from the ranch than it does to get there on horseback. Dave will tell you how to get there.
She's gonna have to get the key to the desk from him, too.
Oh, that's right. I always lock the roll top. Dave has the key. Oh, dear. It seems like there was something else I wanted to tell you.
The horse, Bet. Tell her about the phantom horse.
Did he say phantom horse?
Yes. You see, last night we...
Hello, Mr. Raleigh. Time for those tests.
Uh-oh. We have to go. Don't worry about us, dear. You just go have fun. Just be sure to wear a hat and drink plenty of water. It's gonna be another hot one. Bye!
No, wait. Just tell me about the... phantom horse?
Cool. I mean, I figured that was going to be the case based on the image we saw. If we can go on the internet with our phone. This really is the future. Oh yeah, we need to call Bess and George back, let them know what happened. But first we're gonna go on the internet. Okay, we are in Arizona. I was just about to ask what state we were in, because I wasn't paying attention apparently. Okay, that explains the what are those patterns? I know they're like Native American patterns, but what specifically? I wanted to say Navajo, but I'm not sure if that's accurate. Okay. Just general background history on Arizona. Oh yeah, the Anasazi. Hey, there's Navajo. Okay, I was partially right. And the Apache, of course. Not super familiar with these other two tribes. I'm sure it'll be possible for me to die by being bit by a rattlesnake. And by die, I mean game over, of course. Maybe die, I don't know.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic messaging service.
I'll call back later.
Okay, they're busy now. So, okay. There's a phantom horse. We need to find a letter and give it to Mary. But before we do that, I'm going to read all their books. Let's see. I noticed that the cursor is a bit smaller, probably to accommodate for better resolutions. Now that we've firmly left the 90s in the past. This is like the year 2004, 5, somewhere around there. I was just finishing up elementary school. Range horses. This is a weirdly formatted book. Okay, different foods that we can feed horses. I'm gonna have to take care of my horse, aren't I? That's okay. I'm very fond of animals. Okay, this is unread. They probably want me to remember this. Yeah, there's a lot of details about how to properly feed a horse. Yeah, they're really going into detail here. Pretty horses. Alright, that was a very interesting book. What else have we got here? I'm excited to meet my horse. Wait, this is the same bookshelf, my bad. I think we already looked at both of them. Okay, is there anything else here that I can... Yeah, we don't have the key to that yet, Nancy. We've been graciously invited into their home, which means we have to unlock every locked cabinet. This is a puzzle. Or, I thought it was a puzzle. Where are these up here? Okay, it is a puzzle. There's a red, blue, and a yellow bird. Interesting. Oh, here's the first book. Oh boy, time to learn more about horses. Just quickly scanning over all this because I know I won't be able to remember all of it. Aw, mules. Mules are cute. Okay, that's enough reading about horses. Let's actually do some mystery solving. After reading a newspaper. Okay, there's a heat wave going on, it looks like. We'll probably have to make sure we don't get too overheated. I like their fireplace grate. That's pretty cool.
That's not the right time. Must be broken.
No, Nancy, it's a puzzle. Everything is a puzzle. They really went all out with the decorating. Oh no, more bookshelves. We're going to be reading forever. Let's see. Oop. Okay, so somebody named Charlena, who was the author of the book, actually. So you got signed by the author. That's cool. I like your chickens on the wall.
Frances Humber. Wonder who she was.
Fancy enough to have a portrait painted.
Phoenix
Phoenix and surrounding areas will be hot and dry today, with temperatures expected to reach the mid-90s by 5 this afternoon. After that, temperatures will begin to drop, with a nighttime low in the mid-60s. Most areas to the south and west of Phoenix can expect more heat for the next several days, while areas to the north and east should also expect rapidly developing thunderstorms. So if you're going to be hiking, biking, camping, or horseback riding, be aware that sudden downpours and flash floods are always a possibility at this time of year, and don't go into the wilderness areas unprepared.
We've got several livestock auctions in the area tonight and tomorrow. Small animals, including goats, rabbits, and chickens, will be auctioned off at Barney.
I don't know if I need to listen to that. I like rapidly developing thunderstorms. They're fun. I just like bad weather in general. Ooh, a recipe for something. Oh no, this is not recipe. This is, measurements. Measurement conversions. Which is something I always need. I can never remember how many ounces are in a cup or anything like that. Well, we have the sheriff's phone number.
I don't need that right now.
Did you write it down?
I don't need that right now.
Did you write it down?
I don't need that right now.
Nancy, you don't need it? Okay. Oh, hi. Hello. The fact that he is not animated is kind of scary. It's a little bit terrifying. Okay, you look friendly, though.
Hey, you must be Nancy. I'm the cook, Shorty Thurmond. Welcome to Shadow Ranch. Come on over here and tell me about yourself. You have talked to the Rawleys, right?
I have, and I still can't believe what happened to Ed.
That is creepy, isn't it? But the horse, that was even creepier. See, I was just about to crawl into bed last night when all of a sudden this glowing horse comes galloping up outside. It stops and rears and paws, whinnying and snorting. Then it just wheels around and gallops off into the night. It was Dirk Valentine's horse, you know. Now it's a phantom.
Who?
Dirk Valentine?
Dirk Valentine was an outlaw around here back in the 1880s. Legend has it he was in love with Frances Humber. She lived right here on Shadow Ranch. Unfortunately, her daddy was the sheriff.
Ah.
Something tells me this story does not have a happy ending.
Because of him, Valentine was captured and eventually hanged. Ever since, the ghost of his horse has been roaming the desert, cursing whoever sees him with bad luck.
What a great story.
Story? All I know is, Ed Raleigh sees the horse, and what happens less than 2 minutes later? He gets bit by a rattlesnake. You do the math.
But didn't you say that you saw the horse outside your window? So, where's your bad luck?
Well, I'd better get going.
Drop by any time.
Well, I'm glad you're not a still statue anymore. Oh, you're frozen again. Ooh, recipes. Oh, yum, give me all of them. I have a major sweet tooth. I guess we'll have to bake something later. Shadow Ranch cake is somebody's favorite. Oh, Frances Humbar, right? So these are like vintage recipes. Rattlesnake chili sounds really good. I love chili. That's one of the few savory meals I know how to make. Vinegar pie? I don't like vinegar. I can't eat salad dressing because it tastes too vinegary. Oh, here's the prep station. I wanted to grab a knife, but they won't let me. That's probably for the best. I should not be given a knife. That's not a good idea.
Hey, you're crowding me here, Nancy. I need elbow room when I cook.
Sorry.
Sorry, it's what I do. I just cram myself into every corner and look around. Okay, let's leave. Hello? Horse friend? I hear you. We have a triangle. I love it. Oh, hello. I appreciate that we now are able to see people before we actually walk right up to them, but at the same time, seeing their unmoving character models from a distance is a little disconcerting for me. Ooh, look at all this stuff I can mess with. Except I can't actually mess with any of it, which is, again, probably for the best. Well, let's talk to this fella. What was his name, Tom?
You talked to the Raleighs?
I sure did. Do you think Ed's gonna be all right?
He'll be okay. Getting bit by a rattler's no picnic, but it sounds like he's out of the woods.
How do you think that snake got into their room?
Probably crawled in through a mouse hole sometime during the day and took a nap. Nighttime's when they're most active. Something the Raleighs found out the hard way.
Could somebody have put it there?
Guess it's possible. Person would have to know how to handle snakes, of course, but then if you work in the desert, that's one of the things that's good to know. Guess you're gonna be asking me a lot of questions, huh?
I'm sorry. Am I bugging you?
The Raleighs said you were a detective.
Amateur detective. It's just kind of a hobby.
I'm gonna be honest with you, ma'am. We were short a couple hands to begin with, and now with the Raleighs gone and everybody on edge over what happened last night, well, this is not a good time to be visiting Shadow Ranch, that's all.
The Raleighs asked me to take something out to Mary Yazi's, but it's in the den in the roll-top desk, which is locked. They said you had the key?
Sure do. They gave me their key ring at the hospital.
Great, thanks.
Thank you.
To get to Mary's shop, just follow the trail that goes northeast out of the corral. Can't miss it. And I should probably warn you, she doesn't like the Raleighs.
Why not?
No idea. Not really any of my business.
I talked to my friends, Bess and George. Their plane's been delayed. They aren't sure when they're going to get here.
Sorry to hear that. Well, to be honest, I'm not, really. Driving back and forth to the airport takes a lot of time, and time's one thing we're all running kind of short of around here.
I'll let you get back to work.
Ma'am?
I like the detail.
Hello, Nancy. Something I can do for you?
I can't put my cursor up there, but I like the detail on his hands where you can see like the veins on the back. That's really nice.
I'll let you get back to work.
Ma'am?
Are we going in the chicken coop? Okay, don't take this chicken's eggs when she's there. She will get mad. I guess that's where we get the eggs we need for baking. I require a horse, please. Horse friend? Oh, we're gonna have to do a little show riding. Oh boy. I'm going to be learning a lot about horses in this game, aren't I? Ace, Clyde, Cookie, Dandy. Yep, horse feeding. Oh boy. Oh, there's exclamation points. There's stuff. Oh, his name is Dave. I don't know where I got Tom from. I'm sorry. Also, Nancy, don't you have a boyfriend? I mean, I don't blame you. He is kind of cute.
That's done. Can't check that.
Cool. I like having my task list with me. That's very nice. Oh yeah, I have the key now. I have to actually go get the letter before I can go riding off on my horse that I haven't got yet.
Well, hello there. You got some friends back there?
Hi, Bob. Oops. No, I want to look at the horses. I don't want to ride a horse just yet. I just wanted to pet them. Clyde and Ace.
Hi there! You two aren't too shabby looking either.
I don't know which one I like the most. They're all good horses. Can I take any of them? Just pick a random horse. My only experience with horses in real life has been seeing horses at like a fair or a carnival. Okay, how do I use items? Do they just get used automatically? Okay, no, I have to close the inventory first. There's a bit of a learning curve, but that's okay.
The Raleighs sold a trunk full of junk to Mary Yazzie.
Okay. So what is the beef going on between them? To Ed and Bet Rowley, just because you fired me, don't make another mistake and think that you've heard the last of me, because you haven't. Well, here's a possible suspect. We all know that I deserved a second chance. Letting me go without giving me one was just plain wrong. In fact, you know what your problem is?
Sounds like this Jane Nash person has it out for the Raleighs.
You don't believe in justice. But see, I do. That's the way my brother and I were raised. Justice always prevails, although sometimes it needs a little help. You'll see, Jane Nash. Okay. Oh, here's the letter we need. Thank you. Anything else here? I don't know what that is, but we have it now. Cool. Okay, well we can put this back. Can I look at this? Okay, we got viewable and portable. I'm guessing viewable will be like notes and stuff. And portable will be anything that can be used on something else. Or just things that we need to carry from one place to another. Sunflowers! Oh, cool. Different crops and stuff. Alright, I need a horse. I don't know how horses work. There's a mousetrap. Shouldn't I be taking a saddle or something? Oh, hi! Oh, geez. You were here the whole time, weren't you? Why do people not say anything when I walk into the room? They just stand there. You're so quiet. Even the music stopped.
So which one are you?
The nice one?
The Raleigh said they were going to be inviting some young ladies out here. I take it you're one of them.
I'm Nancy Drew. My two friends haven't arrived yet.
Why not?
Their plane was delayed. They'll be here as soon as they can.
I brought 3 horses in this morning. Hardly fair to keep 'em tied up all day if nobody's gonna ride 'em.
So you're in charge of the horses?
I'm the head wrangler. You wanna ride, you come to me. You prove to me you know what you're doing, I may just let you.
Did you see the phantom horse last night?
I saw something. Just what, I still ain't sure. Now if you wanna ride, listen up. First thing you're gonna do is never ride unless you're wearing a hat and gloves. And unless you got a full canteen of water. You can wear that hat over there. It's Mrs. Raleigh's. Got a helmet built right in. Her gloves are on the saddle you'll be using. And you can get a canteen from Shorty. Then you're gonna saddle and bridle your horse. No need to brush 'em. I do that when I bring 'em in. Then you're gonna lead 'em to the mountain block in the corral and mount up. Then I'm gonna ask you some questions. You can't ride outside the corral till you get all the answers right.
If I don't know something, can I just ask you?
Nope. When you're done riding, you're gonna dismount, hook your horse up, take the saddle and bridle off, and put 'em back where you got 'em. Always keep your gloves with your saddle.
Which horse would you like me to ride?
The bay over there. Name's Bob. If you get off when you're on the trail, don't tie your reins to nothing. Just drop 'em. And barring an earthquake or something, old Bob will stay put.
May I go riding now?
Nope. With the Raleighs gone, the ranch is real short-handed. Before you ride, you're gonna have to go see if Shorty's got any chores that need doing. Gotta get a canteen from him anyway.
Talk to you later.
If you last that long.
Well, he's very stereotypically Western. That's not a bad thing, by the way. It's very fun.
Can't check that off yet. I haven't done that yet.
Okay, I didn't see everything inside the desk, apparently.
Can't check that off till it's done.
Well, let's go see what Shorty has to say.
Hey there, Nancy. Man, I wish the Raleighs were here.
Me too. It'll be nice to talk to them in person.
I'm really looking forward to you and me sitting down and having a nice conversation, especially with all the weird stuff that's going on. I'm so busy getting all their chores done in addition to my own that I barely have time to talk to myself, let alone to you. Enough of me complaining. What's up?
Tex said I should get a canteen from you and see if there are any chores you'd like me to do.
Music to my ears. First thing you can do for me is go out to the garden and pick all the ripe vegetables. You know what ripe vegetables look like, don't you?
No, but don't worry, I'll find out.
Good, 'cause if you pick vegetables that aren't ripe yet, I'll be real ticked. You can put 'em in the vegetable basket that's hanging outside. And one more thing. Sometime today, I need you to build a cooking fire in the pit outside. I'll light it when I'm ready to start cooking. And be sure to fill the bucket out there with water and leave it by the pit. You know, just in case something catches on fire that isn't supposed to. The Raleighs wanted to have a cookout tonight, and by golly, we're gonna have a cookout no matter who is or isn't here.
Well, I'd better get going.
Drop by any time.
That's a lot of stuff to do. Okay, let's get the vegetables first, since that sounds like the least dangerous thing. These look ripe.
I shouldn't pick any vegetables until I have something to put them in.
Good point, Nancy. You're smarter than me today. Oh, did you want me to call someone? Why was my phone lit up?
I haven't done that yet. Can't check that off till it's done.
Okay, where's the vegetable basket supposed to be? I apparently have a goldfish memory today. Oh, there's the fire pit. Okay, we definitely want to fill the bucket up with water.
Wonder who wrote this.
Ooh, this is definitely a code of some sort. I don't know what
This must be where Shorty wants me to build a campfire.
I don't know what it means yet.
I need something to put the fire out.
Huh. There we go. That's one task done. There you go. One bucket for fire prevention. Ah, we need a newspaper. There's newspaper inside.
Something goes here. Something goes here.
Ooh.
Rats! I was this close!
You missed by quite a bit, Nancy. Hey, there we go.
I should split all the wood first.
This is surprisingly difficult. Who would have thought chopping wood was so calculated?
There, just call me Nancy Paul Bunyan Drew.
It's kind of a long name, Nancy. Okay, we saw the newspaper over here by the table. So I'll just grab that. Thank you. While we're here, I'll check out this desk again, since apparently I missed something. What did I miss? We saw this. We saw that. Well, I think I saw everything, actually. I just can't mark it off yet for some reason. Well, alright then. I don't know who you want me to call, game. The sheriff, maybe? We haven't called the sheriff.
Hello?
Hi, guys.
So what Aunt Bet and Uncle Ed say?
Get this. Last night, Uncle Ed and Aunt Bet found a rattlesnake in their room.
Oh my gosh! Are they okay?
Well, actually, it bit Uncle Ed.
Is he alright?
He will be. Right now, he's in the hospital. He'll probably be there for a day or two. Aunt Bet's staying with him.
Oh my gosh!
And apparently a phantom horse showed up at just about the same time as that snake.
A phantom horse? Of all the times to get stranded in some stupid airport. Look, you just better keep us posted, Nancy Drew. That's all I gotta say.
Apparently last night, this glowing horse came galloping up out of nowhere, caused a huge commotion, then went galloping off and disappeared.
It was glowing?
Evidently, it was pretty spooky.
You're there investigating phantom horses, and what are we doing? A big fat nothing. That does it, George. We're suing the airline.
The cook, Shorty Thurmond, he says the phantom horse belonged to this outlaw named Dirk Valentine, who was hanged back in the 1880s.
Is this Valentine guy a phantom too?
I don't think so.
Well, how come his horse got to become a phantom and he didn't? Bess, phantoms don't really exist, okay?
According to legend, seeing the horse is bad luck.
I believe it. I mean, look at what happened to the guy who owned him.
Don't you think it's kind of odd how that rattlesnake showed up in the Raleigh's bedroom right after that phantom horse showed up outside?
You don't buy that it was an unfortunate coincidence?
I think it was more like a well-planned distraction.
So, you're saying someone used the horse to lure everyone outside, then put the snake in their room, knowing no one would be watching?
It's possible, don't you think?
But if you're right, it means someone wants to hurt Aunt Bet and Uncle Ed. Oh my gosh! If you're right, it means that someone is on the ranch.
And whoever it is must be working with an accomplice. You know, someone to wrangle the horse.
So everyone there is a suspect.
That's right.
Well, you don't have to sound so happy about it.
Ooh, does that mean there might be 2 culprits this time? That would be fun.
How about some hints?
I think that can be arranged. What do you need?
I'm not sure how to go about building an outdoor cooking fire like Shorty asked me to. Any hints?
3 words. Tinder, kindling, and fuel. Tinder is anything that burns real easily, like really dry grass or newspaper. So put that down first.
Then surround it with kindling. You know, sticks, pine cones, scrap wood. But don't just dump it on. Make a teepee out of it so air can circulate easily.
Then add the fuel. You know, the big stuff.
But it can't be too big. You might have to split some logs to get fuel that's the right size.
And don't forget to keep a bucket full of water nearby. Aunt Bet is a real stickler for safety.
Any hint as to how to tell ripe vegetables from unripe ones?
Yikes, don't ask me. I can barely tell a vegetable from a fruit.
Why don't you use your cell phone and go online? Maybe you can find the information you need on the web.
Ah, good point.
There's a secret compartment at the back of the blanket chest in the den. Any hints as to how to open it?
Those 3 holes must be some kind of lock. Maybe you need to find 3 square-bottomed keys.
Figuring out which direction to turn each of them could be tricky, though.
Take your time, Nancy. You'll figure it out.
Yeah, the clock's not ticking on this one.
Well, that's a major hint right there.
I'm not sure what I should do next.
Check that task list you keep in your notepad.
Or the case notes you keep there. Maybe those will help.
That's it for now.
Have fun.
Wish you were here. Kidding.
I feel bad. We're probably not going to get to see them, are we? They're gonna be stuck in the airport the whole game. So I think they were implying that, something to do with the clock. Might have something to do with that. Puzzle? I don't know. We basically have Google now. It's amazing. Harvesting vegetables. Yeah. There we go. Oh, okay. That's a lot of information. Let me check something real quick. Okay, we have a few more minutes. Where's the basket, though? Am I just crazy?
Hello, Nancy. Something I can do for you?
How long have you worked here?
About as long as the Raleighs have lived here. About 3 months, I guess. I was their first hire. First me, then Tex, then Shorty.
Oh, okay. His name is Tex, not Tom. That's where I got the T name from, though.
Tex seems a little ornery.
He does his job and he does it good. Far as I'm concerned, that's all that's important.
I'll let you get back to work.
Appreciate it. Hello, Nancy. Something I can do for you?
I'll let you get back to work.
Appreciate it.
Maybe I should just ask Shorty again. Where he left the thing.
Pick those vegetables for me yet?
Well...
I need those vegetables, Nancy.
Forgive me, I have a short attention span.
I shouldn't pick any vegetables until I have something to put them in.
Did I write it down in my notes?
I'm finished with that. I haven't done that yet. I'm finished with that. That's done.
Okay, I'm done with that. Sweet. Okay, I need to build a fire and I need to... Well, I need some dry sticks first of all. I don't have any sticks. Hey horses, do you guys have any sticks?
No sense going in there without a horse to ride.
Fair enough. Hi, Tex.
Need something?
May I go riding now?
Nope. Shorty's chores need doing first.
Talk to you later.
No hurry.
I like how I was apparently invited here as a guest, and now I'm essentially working on the ranch. I feel kind of stupid right now. You know,
I don't need that right now.
I was gonna say I'm gonna call the sheriff, but Nancy wants to move 2 feet to the right before she does that.
Hernandez.
Hi, are you the sheriff?
Yes, ma'am.
My name is Nancy Drew. I'm staying at Shadow Ranch.
Oh, yeah, how's that doing?
It sounds like he's going to be okay.
Good, that's good. Only met him a couple of times, but I liked him. He and his wife, what's her name?
Bet, short for Elizabeth.
They seem real determined to make a go of that place. I like that. So, what can I do for you?
Did you hear about the phantom horse that showed up at Shadow Ranch last night?
Did you say phantom horse?
Just before Ed was bitten by that snake, this glowing horse came galloping up outside, then went galloping away.
Glowing horse? Sounds to me like somebody's playing a joke. Friend of Shorty's, I'll bet, trying to get a rise out of him, and probably succeeding knowing Shorty.
Do you know most of the men who work at Shadow Ranch?
I know them all. That doesn't mean I'm best buddies with them, but it's a pretty small world out here, and I've either known or known of those boys for years.
And they're all stand-up guys, as far as you know?
I'd vouch for every single one of them.
Thanks for your help.
You bet.
Well, sheriff sounds like a nice guy. I just really want this exclamation point to go away.
What is it this time?
Excuse me?
Nancy! Hi! Sorry, I thought you were somebody else.
Who'd you think I was?
Hey, Nancy.
Hi, Frank.
I thought you were this guy we're doing some work for.
You guys are on a case? That's great!
No, it's not. Turns out the guy is a bit neurotic.
What does he want you to do?
He wants us to track down his missing laptop. He left it in a restaurant.
Only he keeps calling us.
Yeah, like every 2 minutes.
He's become a real nuisance.
Maybe you should just quit.
Can't.
Why not?
The guy's filthy rich, and if we find that laptop, he said he'd make us filthy rich.
But the real reason we can't quit is he's the son of our mother's best friend.
Yeah, if we quit, we'd never hear the end of it. Uh-oh, we've got another call.
Let him leave a message for the 9 millionth time. So Nancy, tell us about the ranch.
The Raleighs aren't here because Mr. Raleigh was bitten by a rattlesnake last night.
Whoa! How bad off is he?
He's still in the hospital, but they think he's going to be okay. And that's not all that happened last night.
We're listening.
Apparently, this glowing horse came running up to the ranch house, caused everybody to go rushing out to look, then went racing off into the night.
We get nut jobs who can't keep track of their computers. And what does Nancy get? Horses that glow in the dark. I mean, I know life isn't fair, but this is ridiculous.
Catch you later.
Stay safe.
Watch out for varmints.
So, like, if you know there's a mythical horse that if you look at it you get bad luck, why would you go running out to look at it? Is it just, impulse? Well, I think I'm going to stop here for now, as I failed to find the vegetable basket. Yeah, I think I like the setting so far. A ranch in the Arizona desert. That's fun. I like little, sort of self-sustaining little communities like this. I don't know if you'd call a ranch house a community, but there seem to be a couple different people that all... I don't know if they live here, but they probably spend a lot of time here. And they all seem like pretty interesting people so far. Shorty seems like a pretty nice guy. Dave is a bit less friendly, but understandably so. And Tex is a very sort of almost creepy Western character. Like you'd see in a movie. I think he's putting on that, I think he acts that way on purpose. And there's a person named Jane who we haven't met yet, but she was apparently fired by the, Raleighs, so we'll probably meet her pretty soon. And we're going to meet Mary as soon as we get to ride a horse. So it sounds like there's a pretty decent cast being built. And there may be more than one culprit if they have an accomplice. So that's pretty cool. So, thanks for watching, hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!